This 13-year-old boy stole $2,400 from his mother's savings account in 41 minutes. He spent every last cent on Robux. He erased the evidence. He slept fine that night. But what his mother was waiting for him with on the front lawn 2 days later, in front of 19 of his classmates, changed his life forever. Watch till the end. His name was Tyler. He was 13. He lived on a quiet suburban street where every house looked almost the same, and the school bus dropped everyone off at the corner at 3:15 every single afternoon. From that corner, the walk home took exactly 2 minutes. Tyler walked it with the same 6 kids every day. 2 were his friends. 3 were just neighbors. 1 was a girl named Jasmine, who he had been trying to impress for the last 4 months, and who, on most days, did not know he existed. Tyler was the kind of kid nobody really noticed. His grades were fine, his shoes were fine, his haircut was fine. In a school of 400 kids, he was somewhere in the middle of every single ranking. Not popular, not bullied, just there. The one thing Tyler was actually known for, the one thing that gave him status at all, was his Roblox account. Tyler played Blox Fruits. He had been playing since he was 9. His account had a dragon fruit, a rumble fruit, and, most importantly, a dough fruit awakened, which, if you don't play Blox Fruits, you just need to know is the kind of thing that takes a year and real skill to get. Tyler's account was worth, conservatively, around $4,000 if he ever wanted to sell it. Not that he would. This account was his whole identity. He also had a PlayStation 5. His dad had bought it for him 2 Christmases ago, back when his dad still lived in the house. The PlayStation sat in his bedroom on a small black stand, and Tyler cleaned it twice a week with a microfiber cloth. It was the nicest thing he owned. His mom, whose name was Danielle, worked 2 jobs. She did reception at a dental clinic during the day and delivered groceries on an app at night. She was tired all the time. Tyler loved her, and Tyler also, on some level, resented her for being tired all the time. He also, more quietly, felt bad about resenting her. All 3 of these feelings lived inside him at once, the way feelings live inside 13-year-olds. And in about 4 minutes, I'm going to tell you the exact 10-digit number Tyler memorized while his mother was on speakerphone with a courier, and what he did with it 48 hours later. Here's how it happened. It was a Wednesday evening. Danielle had ordered something expensive, a replacement part for the washing machine, which had been broken for 6 weeks. The part was $240. She was standing in the kitchen, making pasta, phone on speaker, reading her credit card number out loud to a courier dispatcher because the website had declined the card 3 times. Tyler was at the kitchen table, pretending to do math homework. He was not doing math homework. He was listening. And Tyler, like a lot of kids in his grade, had a weird gift. He was very good at remembering numbers. Not because he meant to be, because his brain just did it. His mom read the 16 digits of the card. Tyler heard them. His mom read the expiration. Tyler heard that too. His mom read the 3-digit CVV. Tyler heard it clearest of all because she raised her voice slightly on that one, annoyed at having to repeat herself. The call ended. His mom went back to stirring the pasta. Tyler went back to his room. And on the way up the stairs, Tyler, and this is the part he would never be able to explain to the officer later, Tyler repeated all 20 numbers to himself in a whisper. Not because he had decided to do anything, just because his brain did it, just to see if he could. That night, he wrote them all down on the inside cover of his math notebook. In tiny little handwriting. In pencil. So he could erase them. He did not spend the money immediately. That's the part that made it worse later, when his mother put the timeline together. Tyler sat on those numbers for 2 full days. 2 days of doing nothing different. 2 days of passing her in the hallway saying, "Hey, Mom." 2 days of eating dinner with her. 2 days of knowing. On the third day, after school, Tyler opened his laptop. He went to the Roblox store. He put in his mother's card. And over the course of 41 minutes, Tyler spent $2,416 on Robux. Not in one transaction. He knew one big transaction would get flagged. In 23 smaller ones, spaced out, each one for a specific in-game item he had been wanting for years. Permanent fruits, rare accessories, game passes. He converted every single Robux into stuff on his Blox Fruits account. By 5 o'clock, Tyler logged out of the Roblox store, erased the numbers from his math notebook, went downstairs, and asked his mom what was for dinner. She said spaghetti. He said, "Nice." He slept fine that night. That's the part that, months later, the therapist said was the most worrying thing Tyler ever told her. His mother found out 2 days later. She was on her lunch break at the dental clinic, scrolling through her bank app, and she saw a balance that was not her balance. She called her bank. The bank walked her through every recent charge. 23 of them were from something called Roblox. Danielle knew exactly one person in her life who played Roblox. What happened between the phone call with the bank and the front lawn is something Danielle has only described to 2 people, the therapist and, much later, her sister. She has never described it in full to Tyler. He does not, to this day, fully know what his mother was thinking during those 45 minutes. Here's what is known. She left the dental clinic at exactly 2:30 p.m., telling her manager she had a family emergency. Her manager later said she looked calm. Not angry, calm. That was the part that scared him. She drove home. She did not cry in the car. She did not call anyone. She did not turn on the radio. She drove the 11 minutes from the clinic to her house in complete silence, both hands on the wheel at 10 and 2, like a student driver. When she got home, she parked in the driveway. She went into the house. She walked upstairs to Tyler's bedroom. She looked at the PlayStation 5 on the little black stand. She picked it up, the whole thing, cables still attached, and she carried it downstairs. She walked past the kitchen, past the front door, and out onto the front lawn. She set the console down carefully in the middle of the grass, about 6 feet from the sidewalk. She went back inside. She came back out with a red garden shovel, the one she used for planting tomatoes in the spring, and she stood on the lawn, holding the shovel at her side, and she waited. It was 2:58 p.m. The school bus was going to arrive at the corner in 17 minutes. She could have done this in the backyard. She could have done this in the garage. She could have done this in his room. She chose the front lawn, 6 feet from the sidewalk, at the exact time of day when 19 children were about to walk past her house. She chose that. And stay with me for one more minute, because the moment Tyler rounded the corner and saw her, he did something nobody expected, and it changed the way his classmates told this story for the rest of middle school. Tyler rounded the corner with his 6 regular walking companions at 3:16 and a half. He saw his mother, he saw the shovel, he saw the PlayStation on the grass. He saw the neighbors on both sides of the house standing on their porches, pretending not to watch. He saw Jasmine, the girl he had been trying to impress for 4 months, stop dead in her tracks. And Tyler said, out loud, to his mother, across the lawn, in a voice that cracked, "Mom, please, not in front of them." His mother looked at him. She did not yell, she did not cry. She said, in the same calm voice she had used driving home, "You should have thought about that." She raised the shovel. The first hit cracked the top shell. You could hear it from the end of the street. Jasmine later told a friend it sounded like a dinner plate dropping from a second-story window. The second hit went through the disk drive. White plastic shards sprayed across the lawn. The third hit bent the console almost in half. By the fourth hit, Tyler was crying. Not hiding it, not trying to hold it back, just standing at the edge of the sidewalk in front of his 6 classmates, openly sobbing. He had dropped his backpack on the grass. He was not looking at the console anymore. He was looking at Jasmine. Jasmine was not looking at him. Jasmine was looking at the ground. Danielle hit the console 4 more times. 8 hits total. Then she stopped. She set the shovel down next to what used to be a PlayStation. She walked over to Tyler. The 6 classmates scattered backwards like startled birds. Danielle did not touch her son. She stood in front of him and she said, loud enough for every single one of those 19 kids to hear, "Tyler stole $2,400 from my savings account. The savings I keep for if something happens to us. I wanted you all to see what I'm doing about it. I wanted him to see you seeing it. You can all go home now." 19 kids walked home in total silence. Not one of them said a word until they were at least 3 houses away. By dinner time, every single parent of every single one of those kids had heard about it. By the next morning, the principal of Tyler's middle school had heard about it. By Friday, the entire 7th grade knew. And Tyler's nickname for the rest of that school year was not something anyone said to his face. It was something people whispered behind his back. It was the name of a garden tool. Tyler's mother called the bank that same evening. She told them the charges had been made by her son without her permission. The bank, after an investigation that took 3 weeks, reversed most of the transactions. She got back $1,980. The other $436 had gone to accounts that were already flagged as suspicious and couldn't be recovered. Danielle paid the rest off over 4 months. Tyler's Blox Fruits account, the account that had taken him 4 years to build, the account with the awakened dough fruit, was terminated by Roblox 17 days after the front lawn incident. All the purchases he had made with the stolen card were reversed, and the account received a permanent ban for fraudulent activity. 4 years of game progress. Gone. Tyler was not allowed to create a new account on any of their home devices. His mother installed parental monitoring on everything. The new password, she told him, was a number only she and his grandmother knew. Tyler transferred schools at the end of that semester. His mother enrolled him in a smaller district 20 minutes away, where nobody had seen the shovel. She said it was because of the commute to her new dental job. Tyler never asked if that was actually the reason. They both started therapy. Separately at first, then, 6 months later, together. Their therapist, the one Tyler eventually came to like after he hated the first 2, told Danielle something in session that Tyler was not there to hear. She told her, "You didn't just break the console. You broke something between you two. You know that, right?" And Danielle said, "Yes, but I would rather break that than raise a thief." Tyler is 14 now. He does not play Roblox. He does not talk about the shovel. Jasmine moved to a different school 2 towns over before the end of the year, and Tyler never found out if it was because of her parents' new job or because of him. He tells himself it was the job. He and his mother eat dinner together every night. She asks him about his day. He tells her. She believes him. Most of the time. So here's my question for you. Who actually broke this family? Was it Tyler for memorizing 10 numbers he should not have memorized? Was it Danielle for choosing a front lawn when she could have chosen a backyard? Was it the dad who left? Or was it every kid on that sidewalk who, for the rest of middle school, called Tyler by the name of a garden tool instead of by his actual name? Tell me in the comments. I want to hear it. So, was Danielle right? Or did she go too far? Tell me in the comments. I'm reading every answer. If this story hit you, smash that like button. It really helps me reach more people who need to hear stories like this. And subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell, because every week I bring you another real Roblox stories you won't find anywhere else. See you in the next one.